All right, welcome back to Noob 101. We're going to continue with the videos that I think are most important for you in order as you play the game for that first few times. Okay, so you know what the resources are. You've now dialed them up, so you're in good position. Hopefully none of your resources are in the red. Um, if they are, don't worry, we can buy them. We'll talk about that when we talk about the stock market. But for now, let's talk about the next thing you need to do in the game. The next thing you need to do in the game is explore your neighborhood. Okay, look around. This is something that early gamers almost never do, and it's actually a huge part of the game. So what I recommend is reach out to players around you, the neighbors you see around you. Okay, reach out to them, say hello. So what you'll do, just click on the territory, look for the send message icon. Okay, and sometimes you'll have to click around within their stuff to find this little envelope. But once you find it, send them a simple message. And hey, do you want to work together? Usually is good enough. And most people, if you approach them sort of neutrally but friendly like that, most people will say sure. And then we can talk about how to form a coalition. But I wouldn't recommend that as a noob. So I'm not going to worry about telling you how to set up a coalition. But what you are going to do early in the game is click on that coalition button. Again, when you're using mobile, it's different than desktop, but it's always this symbol. So look for this symbol, and of course it'll say coalition somewhere around there, coalitions. Click on them and see if there are any alliances near you. If there are any alliances near you, apply to join them. Okay, you'll always do better if you have alliance members right next door to you, close by. Okay, so that's pretty important. So if you click on neighbors near you, because sometimes, the thing is, if you look at the coalitions, you'll see all these countries, and you don't necessarily know where all of these countries are on the map. Even if you're good at geography, where is Upper Volta? Do you know? I don't know. I didn't know before this game. So it's kind of hard to look at the coalition list and see, hey, are those really my neighbors? So really the best way to do this, but I would click on this just to see if there are coalitions active in the game and how many people are in them and so forth. But the way to get to your neighbors is click on their info page. Okay, so again, click on the territory and then click around till you find the info page. It's pretty easy. The interface on this game is pretty good. So look at if you see that one of your neighbors is in a coalition, go back to the coalition button and go find that coalition. And sometimes when you go to the coalition, you'll need to look for a question mark. There's some of the interfaces are a little bit tricky to get to, but if you have to click on a question mark to get to the next screen, you might have to do that. But anyway, you will see an apply button, so you can apply to the coalition. Now, here's what I do when I apply to a coalition. I always send a message and just say, hey, I applied to your coalition. And of course, this is most likely after you've already made contact and had some sort of affirmative sort of, yeah, we can work together. But you can also do it cold. You can come out of the blue with this and just say, hey, we're next to each other. It would be better if we could protect each other's backs rather than have to stack borders against each other. I went ahead and submitted an application to your coalition. I hope we can work together. So main thing in this part of the game is just don't be an asshole. Just be friendly and, try to get into a coalition. It'd be nice if you could get into a powerful coalition or one that is going places, but it's kind of hard to tell that early in the game. And especially as a new player, you're not as concerned about that. You just want to get with other people in your neighborhood so you don't have immediate threats coming at you early in the game. All right, that's it for today. I'll see y'all next time. Adios, amigos.